We're going to be mixing IRM, which is intermediate restorative material. It's going to be a powder and a liquid mix. So we're going to start with our powder. We'll place our powder on our pad first, and you want to fluff the powder if that powder has been sitting for a while so that we get a nice even scoop. We're going to use the designated scoop for this material. Use our spatula to make sure we get a nice even scoop. And then we place that on our mixing pad. Not off to the side, we want to put it a little bit into the middle so that we have room to work with it. If you put it on the outside corners, then you don't have much room to work with it. So we're doing 2 scoops, okay? And then we're gonna give ourselves, with IRM, you wanna give yourself a little bit of material in case you need to work with it. All right, so that's your powder. Always put your lids back on so nothing gets spilled, so we don't waste material. Now we're gonna do our liquid, which has an eyedropper. Okay, so we're gonna do a nice drop. So you wanna kind of hold that over your pad and get yourself one good drop on there. All right, so mixing, we have our flexible cement spatula. Okay, so we're gonna start with half of a scoop. I'm gonna bring that into our liquid. So you go powder to liquid. And then you want to flip over, and you're using both sides of your spatula. So if you see she's kind of smashing it around, folding it in, bring in the rest of the scoop, and kind of smashing down. When you smash down on IRM, it releases the liquid part of it, so it makes it a little bit creamier. There we go. And so you want to know your consistency, so you need to know what you want to use it for, so what kind of consistency you need when mixing it. So this is kind of a creamy, nice creamy consistency. And now we can make that thicker if we incorporate more of the powder. So we're going to bring in some more powder. And half of this powder, we're going to make this kind of putty-like. There we go. So smashing. And if you notice her finger and how she's holding the spatula, she's got her index finger out and using that to help her manipulate the spatula. And we're folding, scooping and folding. And we're staying right in this area where she's mixing. We don't want to spread around the pad too much. So now we have a nice, good putty consistency. And that putty, you can actually roll that in a ball. Yep, and there you go. Got a nice little ball of IRM. Now we can use that. We can use our Woodson, and we can transfer this material into the oral cavity. That's IRM.